When I first arrived to the United States, I only had pocket Quran that my mother gave me. That's and a little hope for a better future for my husband, myself, and our one-year-old daughter. Before we left Iraq in 2010, dangerous fraction threatened to kill my husband for working with Americans. Every day, he took different routes to his work in Iraq to avoid being attacked. Some of our closest friends were killed. That's when we knew there's no other choice. In the middle of the night, we left our home not knowing if we ever to return. In a blink of an eye, we went from a professional, financially stable, happy family to refugees. When I arrived to Florida, I was not welcomed. In fact, I faced even more discrimination and dehumanization because of what people saw on the surface: a Muslim woman wearing hijab. We thought we were escaping to safety, but instead, we were greeted with cursing, name-calling, even someone pretended to shoot me. I was terrified. My new neighbors did not know that I was a survivor of war, an American ally. The truth is, they did not even ask. I still remember the first time someone told me to go back home. The problem is, I don't have home to go back to. I would have if I could have. No one wants to leave their home. In fact, many refugees like me dream of reuniting with friends and family, regaining parts of our own life that was stripped away from us. The home we left is not safe now. That's why we are forced to make a new home, even in a place that doesn't want us. So what comes to your mind when you hear the word refugee? When I tell people I am a refugee, people make assumptions. Sometimes people are misinformed or ignorant. Sometimes people make false assumptions because they have never met a refugee. Well, here I am. I am one of more than 100 million people worldwide forcibly displaced to make a new life, to seek safety and freedom. One day, we are living in our own homes peacefully, and the next day, we are homeless. Many refugees come here with essential professional skills. And when we come, we assume that we will be welcome for all the way we could contribute. Yet, oftentimes, our expertise and profession are not welcomed and valued. So what it means for someone to welcome and value refugees? By listening to us as we tell you who we are and how capable of enriching our community culturally, socially, and economically. By creating a space for actual refugees to lead you in the work. In Iraq, I was a successful engineer. In the US, I was offered a job in housekeeping. No one asked me what my profession was, nor what my background education was, not even what I could or wanted to contribute. Refugees' contribution can be life-saving, literally. Refugees served as healthcare workers, food providers, online teachers, manufacturers of essential goods during the pandemic. We did it because we want to serve our new communities, despite the fact that our expertise in education is not yet formally recognized in the US. But it's not just about what refugees can give. It's also about what you can receive. The beautiful gift of learning about someone and someplace in you. recognizing, remembering, truly seeing the full beauty of what all refugees can offer. Today, my family is thriving and engaging in shaping our community. Today, I am not only changing, but strengthening how our community could welcome others. I'm proud of all of the many things I was able to achieve in partnership with other refugees, community leaders in more than 20 states around the country. And my job has included making sure that refugees have no barriers to use their profession and medical skills from back home. Making sure that young people and homeless people have what they need to access basic services, something that was really critical during the pandemic. And the contribution I make gives me a huge sense of belonging. I am also overwhelmed by the outpouring support that we are witnessing in the US for Afghan and Ukrainian refugees. Faith-based communities, veteran groups, even global companies coming together for the purpose of welcome, whether to provide families with housing, jobs, or even educational opportunities. Great. But we should do the same thing for refugees coming from all across the globe. By educating yourself, by engaging in welcoming refugees in your communities, and by letting your elected official know where you stand, you can create a community of welcome for those seeking refuge. When I arrived to the United States, I only had pocket Quran and a little hope. I stand here today as a leader, building a community of welcome and belonging for all, including refugees. Because we are not forever victims. We are thought leaders. We are innovators. And most importantly, we are humans. Join me in recognizing the humanity, the potential, and the values of everyone, including a refugee like me. Thank you.